गुस्सा है तो हम छुप गए। उन लोगों ने ढूंढ लिया, हमको तो वो दो दिखे थे और एक ने आके बोला मुसलमान अलग हो जाओ और हिंदू अलग हो जाओ, जेंट्स खाली। और बाद में हिंदू के सारे जेंट्स को गोली से मार दिया। किसी से कुछ नहीं पूछा, बस यही बोला मुसलमान अलग हो जाओ और हिंदू अलग हो जाओ। हिंदू को मार दिया और बोला 3 बार कलाम बोला। और मुसलमान लोगों को लैंग्वेज आती थी, उन लोगों ने 3 बार मुसलमान बोला और जो नहीं बोला उसे गन से उड़ा दिया, मार दिया। फिर आगे वो चले गए। बाद में सिविल लोगों ने बोला कि जो बच्चे हैं, जिंदा बच्चे हैं, वो जल्दी नीचे उतरो। तो हम नीचे उतर गए। मैं तो घोड़े से आ रहा था, मैं तो घोड़े से नीचे उतरा और मेरी मम्मी और दीदी उतर के गई पहाड़। ये हुआ, हम नीचे पहुंचे। बाद में आर्मी सारी आ गई। बाद में मतलब आधा 1.5 घंटा हो गया था, उसके बाद आर्मी आई। अब मैं चढ़ा, बाद में पता नहीं क्या हुआ। बाद में देखो, हमने वो मिलिट्री बेस थी उधर, जस्ट नीचे मिलिट्री बेस थी, हम उधर रुके थे थोड़ी देर। बाद में शाम को हम होटल में चले गए थे। कुछ बात नहीं हुई, मतलब वो बोलने ही नहीं देते। अगर बोलेंगे कुछ तो गन से उड़ा देंगे हमारे में। नहीं, कुछ नहीं कहा।
वहाँ पर और कौन लोग साथ में थे आपके साथ?
टोटल तो 20-30 लोग थे, मतलब जेंट्स में, मतलब हिंदू 20-30 दोनों उड़ा दिया। नो देखो, मैं, मम्मी मेरी, उसके आगे मेरे पापा, उसके आगे मेरी दीदी। पर मैं 2 लोग को स्किप करके मैं था। जब पापा को गोली लगे मैं था ही, मतलब मुझे दिखा ही नहीं।
और वो जगह कौन सी थी जहाँ बैठे?
मिनी स्विट्जरलैंड, पहलगाम में।
फिर आप लोग मिलिट्री कैंप में आ गए, फिर क्या हुआ? आतंकवादी कौन से कपड़े पहने थे, कैसे दिखे?
मतलब एक गोरा सा था, दाढ़ी थी उसकी, ऊपर टोपी पहनी थी, वो मोमेडियन जैसी टोपी होती ना, उसकी ऊपर कैमरा था और व्हाइट टी-शर्ट और ब्लैक जीन्स पहना था।
कैमरा कहाँ लगाया हुआ था?
ऊपर जस्ट इसके इधर आगे।
रिकॉर्डिंग भी कर रहे थे?
हाँ, वो पता नहीं रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे थे कि नहीं, पर हमें तो 2 दिखे थे, पर बाकी पता नहीं, 2 ही दिखे थे हमें तो।
फिर वहाँ पर अफरा तफरी का माहौल हो गया था, कैसे, कितने लोग थे वहाँ पर? सबको गोलियां मारी थी या फिर?
सबको नहीं, लेडीज और बच्चों को छोड़ के सबको गोली मारी थी। बाद में हम भाग गए।
There are heart-rending accounts that are being shared by the victims' families, and this is adding to the outrage. People are questioning how could something like this happen to them. A devastated woman was sitting numb beside the lifeless body of her husband, and this in many ways has become the face of this dastardly terror attack. Now, the body on the ground is that of the 26-year-old Vinay Narwal, an Indian naval officer from Haryana. And believe it, the couple had got married just 7 days ago. And while on leave, Narwal chose to go to the Kashmir Valley for a short vacation. The naval officer ended up losing his life, and the woman and her husband, just 4 days after their wedding reception on the 19th of April, were in Pahalgam. And this is what happened to them.
गवर्नमेंट से अर्ज है हमारी कि ऐसे आदमियों को सख्त से सख्त उनको सजा मिलनी चाहिए और इस उग्रवाद को खत्म किया जाए, किसी तरह से भी किया जाए।
Another woman from Bengaluru is also amongst the several who ended up losing her husband in the attack. Her husband Bharat Bhushan was amongst those who was brutally gunned down by the terrorists who came from across the border. Now, speaking to the media, Sujata's mother and Bharat Bhushan's mother-in-law, Vimala, shared the heart-wrenching details of what transpired as they ran helter-skelter to try and save their lives. She said that the couple were asked to show their Aadhaar cards, and after confirming their identity, they were shot dead. Now, the terrorists reportedly said that if you say you're Muslim, then we'll let you go. They did not kill the wife and 3-year-old son, and instead reportedly told them, call Modi and ask him to come and save you. This is what has transpired in this gruesome terror attack.
ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರು ಆರಾಮಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಕೇಳಿ ಸಾಯಿಸಿದ್ರಂತ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಧಾರ್ ತೋರಿಸಿ ನೀವು ಹಿಂದೂಸ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿ ಸಾಯಿಸಿದ್ರಂತ. ಹೌದು, ಕೇಳಿ ಸಾಯಿಸಿದ್ರಂತ. ನೀವು ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರಂತ. ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ಮೇಲೆನೆ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಶೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಂತ.
So the woman they are saying
Indian travel stores में बुक करके कश्मीर प्रवास में आए हैं. अब
So the woman there was describing what happened with her family members, where they were asked whether they are Hindu or Muslim, and then when they said that they were Hindus, they were shot dead. And they reportedly were shot in the head, is what the woman describes has happened to her relatives in Pahalgam. Now, apart from Bharat Bhushan, another tourist from Karnataka, Manjunath Rao, was also killed in this dastardly attack. He was a resident of Shivamoga. A video of Manjunath and his wife Pallavi, probably their last one together, has emerged. They are seated on a shikara. And Manjunath, of course, is seated with his wife. The 47-year-old looks delighted. In the video, the couple say that they are enjoying their trip and they are thanking the planner for taking them to the Kashmir Valley.
शिकारा राइड करवा रहे हैं मोहम्मद रफीक जी, और हमारा सब टूर ऑर्गेनाइज किया है काजल ठाकुर जी, इंडियन ट्रैवल स्टोर से.
बहुत अच्छा लगा, बहुत अच्छा सर्विस. धन्यवाद. हम इंडियन ट्रैवल स्टोर्स में
क्या प्रशांत
Good evening, friends. Thank you for coming at a short notice and at this late hour for this press briefing. We have Foreign Secretary Shri Vikram Mishri to brief you on developments today. We are also joined by Shri M. Anand Prakash, Joint Secretary Prai in the Ministry of External Affairs. I would also like to let you know that we have pressing engagements following this press briefing, so we'll not be in a position to take questions from you. We can do that subsequently. With that, I give the floor to Foreign Secretary. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Randir. Good evening. Thank you all for your patience and for joining at this relatively late hour. I have some prepared remarks that I'll share with you, and as Randhir said, due to some preoccupations, will not be able to take questions tonight. The Cabinet Committee on Security met this evening under the chairmanship of the Honorable Prime Minister. The CCS was briefed in detail on the terrorist attack on 22nd April 2025 in Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir, in which 25 Indians and 1 Nepali citizen were killed. A number of others sustained injuries. The CCS condemned the attack in the strongest terms and expressed its deepest condolences to the families of the victims and hoped for the early recovery of the injured. Strong expressions of support and solidarity have been received from many governments around the world, which have unequivocally condemned this terror attack. The CCS recorded its appreciation for such sentiments, which reflect zero tolerance for terrorism. In the briefing to the CCS, the cross-border linkages of the terrorist attack were brought out. It was noted that this attack came in the wake of the successful holding of the elections in the Union Territory and its steady progress towards economic growth and development. Recognizing the seriousness of this terrorist attack, the CCS decided upon the following measures. 1. The Indus Waters Treaty of 1960 will be held in abeyance with immediate effect until Pakistan credibly and irrevocably abjures its support for cross-border terrorism. 2. The integrated checkpost Atari will be closed with immediate effect. Those who have crossed over with valid endorsements may return through that route before 1 May 2025. 3. Pakistani nationals will not be permitted to travel to India under the SAARC visa exemption scheme visas. Any SVAS visas issued in the past to Pakistani nationals are deemed cancelled. Any Pakistani national currently in India under SVAS visa has 48 hours to leave India. 4. The Defence, Military, Naval and Air Advisors in the Pakistani High Commission in New Delhi are declared persona non grata. They have a week to leave India. India will be withdrawing its own Defence, Navy and Air Advisors from the Indian High Commission in Islamabad. These posts in the respective High Commissions are deemed annulled. 5 support staff of the service advisors will also be withdrawn from both High Commissions. 5. The overall strength of the High Commissions will be brought down to 30 from the present 55 through further reductions to be effected by 1st May 2025. The CCS reviewed the overall security situation and directed all forces to maintain high vigil. It resolved that the perpetrators of this attack will be brought to justice and their sponsors held to account. As with the recent extradition of Tahawur Rana, India will be unrelenting in the pursuit of those who have committed acts of terror or conspired to make them possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we come to the closure of this press briefing. Thank you very much.
Now, families of those killed in the terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam are mourning their loss. 26 people, including a foreigner, were killed in the attack that unfolded at a popular destination in Pahalgam, the worst assault on civilians in the valley in years. Delhi's IGI airport witnessed an emotional outpouring as Lieutenant Vinay Narwal's mortal remains arrived. He was on a honeymoon with his wife Himanshi Narwal when his life was cut short. Many, including Navy Chief Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi, paid their last respects at the solemn wreath-laying ceremony that was conducted at the airport before his remains were flown to Haryana's Karnal. A recently married Indian Air Force officer, Corporal Tagihalyang, was shot dead in front of his wife. Guwahati mourned as his dead body arrived at the airport. Assam Minister Jayanta Malabarua and Guwahati City Police Commissioner Dr. Partha Sarathi Mahanta paid floral tributes to the soldier at the Guwahati airport. A somber atmosphere gripped Karnataka as well, as the families of Manjunath Rao, a real estate businessman killed in the attack, performed his last rites. His body, along with that of Bharat Bhushan, arrived at the Bengaluru airport last night. Similar scenes of grief unfolded in Andhra Pradesh. The state mourned the loss of J. Chandramouli, a retired banker who was among those killed in Pahalgam. He tried to flee, but the terrorists chased and shot him dead. Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu paid tribute to the mortal remains of Chandramouli and arrived at the Vizag airport on Wednesday. 3 people from West Bengal, Bitan Adhikari, Samir Guha, Manish Ranjan Mishra, lost their lives in the terror attack. As the mortal remains of the victims reached their homes in Kolkata, scenes of grief played out here as well. In Maharashtra's Raigad district, last rites of Dilip Desale, another victim of the attack, were performed at his native place in Panvel. Besides Dilip Desale, Panvel lost another son, Sanjay Lakshman Lele, to the attack. Similar scenes were witnessed in Pune as bodies of Kastobe Gonavote and Santosh Jagdale arrived at the airport. In total, 6 from the state died in the attack. In Gujarat, Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel paid his last respects to Sumit Parmar and his son Yatish. He met the Parmar family and extended his condolences as well.
हम कश्मीर में पहलगाम में गए थे। हमने पहलगाम में 5 पॉइंट देखे थे। उसमें जो मिनी स्विट्जरलैंड है सबसे टॉप वाला था। उधर हम गए थे, 10-15 मिनट ही रहे थे, भूख लगी थी तो खाना खा रहे थे, तभी गन फायरिंग की आवाज आई थी। हमें लगा कुछ हुआ था। हमने पूछा भी वो रेस्टोरेंट वाले से कि क्या हुआ, उन्हें भी कुछ नहीं पता था। तो जब वो आतंकवादी ज्यादा गोली मारे हैं तब सबको पता चला कि टेररिस्ट घुसा है, तो हम छुप गए। उन लोगों ने ढूंढ लिया। हमको तो वो 2 दिखे थे और एक ने आके बोला मुसलमान अलग हो जाओ और हिंदू अलग हो जाओ, जेंट्स खाली। और बाद में हिंदू के सारे जेंट्स को गोली से मार दिया। किसी से कुछ नहीं पूछा, बस यही बोला मुसलमान अलग हो जाओ और हिंदू अलग हो जाओ। हिंदू को मार दिया और बोला 3 बार कलाम बोला। और मुसलमान लोगों को लैंग्वेज आती थी, उन लोगों ने 3 बार मुसलमान बोला और जो नहीं बोला उसे गन से उड़ा दिया, मार दिया। फिर आगे वो चले गए। बाद में सिविल लोगों ने बोला कि जो बच्चे हैं, जिंदा बच्चे हैं, वो जल्दी नीचे उतरो। तो हम नीचे उतर गए। मैं तो घोड़े से आ रहा था, मैं तो घोड़े से नीचे उतरा और मेरी मम्मी और दीदी उतर के गई पहाड़। ये हुआ, हम नीचे पहुंचे। बाद में आर्मी सारी आ गई। बाद में मतलब आधा-1.5 घंटा हो गया था, उसके बाद आर्मी आई। अब मैं चढ़ा, बाद में पता नहीं क्या हुआ। बाद में देखो, हमने वो मिलिट्री बेस थी उधर जस्ट नीचे मिलिट्री बेस थी, हम उधर रुके थे थोड़ी देर, बाद में शाम को हम होटल में चले गए थे।
आपके पापा को आतंकवादियों ने गोली मारी, उस वक्त क्या बात हुई थी? मम्मी ने क्या कहा, फिर क्या बात हुई?
कुछ बात नहीं हुई, मतलब वो बोलने ही नहीं देते, अगर बोलेंगे कुछ तो गन से उड़ा देंगे हमारे।
मम्मी को उन्होंने कुछ कहा क्योंकि कौन कौन साथ में था उस वक्त वहाँ पर?
नहीं कुछ नहीं कहा।
वहाँ पर और कौन कौन लोग साथ में थे आपके साथ?
टोटल तो 20-30 लोग थे, मतलब जेंट्स में, मतलब हिंदू 20-30, तो उन्हें उड़ा दिया।
पापा को गोली मारी?
नो देखो, मैं मम्मी मेरी, उसके आगे मेरे पापा, उसके आगे मेरी दीदी, और मैं 2 लोग के स्किप करके मैं था। जब पापा को गोली लगे मैं था ही, मतलब मुझे दिखा ही नहीं।
और वो जगह कौन सी थी जहाँ बैठे?
मिनी स्विट्जरलैंड पहलगाम में।
फिर आप लोग